We've convinced ourselves of a strange lie in the 21st century. We believe that to be seen is to exist. We feel this pressure that if a moment isn't captured, cropped, and posted, it didn't really happen. If a face isn't shared, does it even have an identity? But if you look past the noise, past the curated realities and the endless, scrolling feeds, you'll find them. The quiet ones. You know who I'm talking about. They're on your friends list right now. They watch your stories. They might even double tap a photo now and then. But when you click on their name, nothing. A landscape, a cartoon, or just that grey blank silhouette. They are the digital ghosts. The observers. From the outside, it feels weird, doesn't it? It makes us wonder, are they hiding something? Are they insecure? Or this is the scary thought, are they the only sane ones left in the asylum? Now, let's get one thing straight. These aren't people who don't understand technology. The research shows that the ghosts are often watching just as much as we are. The difference isn't ability, it's intent. So why do they do it? Why stay in the shadows? It usually comes down to three very human stories: the fear, the vault, and the flex. Let's start with the most human reason of all. The fear, or, more accurately, the exhaustion of performance. Think about what social media actually is. It's a stage. And when you post a photo, you aren't just sharing a memory. You are entering a global beauty pageant where you don't know the judges, and you can't see the scoreboards. Consider the sheer emotional labor involved in maintaining a digital avatar. For the active poster, the moment they upload, a silent timer begins. They check their phone after 5 minutes, then 10. They analyze the ratio of views to likes. It creates a micro-anxiety, a subtle dopamine loop that dictates their mood for the rest of the day. For someone who feels things deeply, someone sensitive to judgment, that share button feels like a trap. There is this paralyzing question: is this good enough? Do I look happy enough? Successful enough? They look at the curated perfection of their peers and feel a disconnect. They know their reality is messy, boring, or complicated, and they refuse to whitewash it just to fit in. If you feel like your real, messy life can't compete with the highlight reels of everyone else, the safest move is to simply not play. If you post nothing, you can't be judged. You can't lose a game you never entered. It's a shield. But then, there's the second group. They aren't hiding because they're scared. They're hiding because they're smart. This is the vault. We live in an era where our faces are data. They are harvested, sold, and fed into algorithms. The non-posters in this group look at their privacy like a bank account. They aren't willing to spend it. They understand a hard truth. Once an image is digital, it doesn't belong to you anymore. And in the age of artificial intelligence, this paranoia is becoming prophecy. They understand that every selfie trains a facial recognition model. Every check-in maps their routine. While the rest of us are voluntarily feeding the machine that predicts our behavior, they remain the glitch. They are the unsearchable variables. They aren't hiding a secret life. They are protecting their actual life. They view that blank profile not as an empty space, but as a locked door, a do not disturb sign on the content of their soul. But then there is the third category. And this is the most fascinating one. This is where silence becomes a status symbol. In economics, there's a concept called signaling. We buy loud cars to signal we have money. We post gym selfies to signal we work hard. But what happens when everyone is shouting? The signal becomes noise. So, the ultimate power move is counter-signaling. Counter-signaling is the billionaire wearing a t-shirt and old jeans. They are so secure in their status, they don't need a suit to prove it. In the digital world, the non-poster is doing the same thing. By not posting, they are quietly whispering, "I don't need your likes to know I exist. My life is rich enough offline that I don't need to package it for you." There is a texture to their memories that the rest of us lack. How many times have you watched a concert through a 6-inch screen, trying to record the song, only to miss the actual experience of hearing it live? The non-poster chooses the raw moment over the digital souvenir. They know that some things are too heavy, too beautiful, or too fragile to be compressed into a JPEG. It is a subtle rejection of the narcissism race. To them, the constant posting looks desperate, needy, caught in a loop, but the non-poster, they project mystery, self-sufficiency. Their silence is a flex. So, the next time you stumble across that gray, faceless profile, ask yourself what you're really looking at. You might be seeing someone protecting their heart from judgment. You might be seeing someone protecting their data from the machine. Or, you might be looking at someone who has realized that the ultimate modern luxury is unfeigned anonymity. The funny thing about the non-poster is that they force us to look at ourselves. Because they offer us no image, they become a mirror. And if their silence bothers you, maybe it's worth asking why you need so much noise.